You see, this video coming up right here is the perfect example of the blindness that Leo's law enforcement officers have. This booger right here stubbornly and arrogantly ignores the facts of this case simply because he's a police officer. Good old boy club, we're going to pat each other on the back. I don't care what we see on that the camera says. It's like these boogers live on a total different planet than we do. Now listen to me. Because I have these videos going forward right here, educational tools and for educational purposes only, I do not hate police officers. I hate bad ones. I don't paint a broad brush and say that all police officers are evil, because that's just not true. But when you have people who have different experiences in this world, and I'm sorry, it's just the truth. My experience with police officers have not been good experiences, period. Your experience may be different. And when you speak from your perspective and point of view, you're going to give your experience. Now, how would you look sitting up at being objectively disagreeable with me when you have not had the same experience as I have had? And I don't care if you're black, white, red, yellow, blue, purple, green, or brown. I'm bringing this up, and I'm bringing all these because there's something that's got to be done about the injustices that has gone on. I remember a group when I was in my early 20s called NWA in the Day. And they made videos, exposing the police, and just big time exposing them. They will go to arenas and everything, and police there. If you sing this song called F the Police and all this other stuff, then we're going to shut you down. Just kind of all kinds of stuff going on. But now they look like they have been prophets, because look at what we're experiencing right now. And how many bad apples does it take to make the whole entire bunch to look bad? Now, where I live, I truly don't have too many. Matter of fact, I don't have hardly any bad altercations with police officers at all. As a matter of fact, I actually get along with them pretty well. I get along pretty well, with all of them, with exception of that one fat ass sheriff, that deputy sheriff, that made a comment some time ago on the Facebook page with his sorry ass. And of course, I never heard nothing from him after I'd given an open challenge to his sorry fat swine pig looking ass. And I hate to actually say things like that, but maybe he'll see this video and he'll really truly know my feelings about him. And that was the purpose of that and for that. But we live in a world, a different world, a changing world. And don't you people out there who ascribe to Christianity mistake me for being your Christian pastor. I'm not passive. I'm not effeminate. I have a high level of T levels, testosterone. I'm a man through and through and through. So I'm not trying to garner favor, win favor with anybody, and trying to get you over to my religious perspective, theology, ideology. Believe what you want. That's up to you. I don't care. But it is amazing, even in that people can't be comfortable with people exercising their constitutional right of freedom of religion in this country. But unless you're doing things their way. And then when you start exposing the paganism and the satanicism of that way, man, here I go again with digressions again. Help me, Father. But anyway, if you choose to and you want to look at it, I'll include the video again down below and let you watch how ignorant and stupid the majority of these cops are today, and what lenses they see things through. It's obvious, it's painfully obvious that they see things through a whole total different lens than what we do. This guy's all but justifying the police officer, even though the video evidence is clearly saying you wrong as hell. I'm disappointed that the man is only suing for $50,000. Man, I'd have threw all kinds of stuff on top of that thing, man. First, it would have started off at $1 million lawsuit, and then we went down from there. Because all this particular racial profiling, this undue stress and hardship, the traumatic stress. I'm sure the guy's suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder at the abuse of Leos in this case right here. And man, he probably has to look over his shoulder. He probably get anxiety and white knuckle gripping, black knuckle gripping, no matter who it is. The steering wheel every time you see one of them boogers now, because of the way that he has been abused and treated here in Chicago. It's a sad situation. The key is I want you to hear the theology, the mindset, and the blindness of these people. It's sickening. It's sickening. Check it out below.